Thank you, 2K. The lockdowns them patch now. I can dribble again. Keep the bump animations, keep all that stuff. But patch the steals. And that is what 2K did secretly, is they nerfed the steals. I played 10 to 15 games with this 6-4 build after the patch. That you're seeing right now is gameplay after the patch. Alright? And I'm gonna show you guys when I update to the patch, and I'm not even gonna skip from the first game and all that stuff. GG. If you are waiting to come home from school to play this patch, trust me, it's going to be worth it. I just played 15 games in the park and I didn't get ripped one friggin' time. This is a 6-4 build. Before the patch, matter of fact, just watch last video. You'll see, before the patch, I was getting plucked possession. It don't matter if I dribbled 2 times or I held L2. Don't matter, I was getting plucked. But guess what? Not no more. It's scary times for these boys out here. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, because I'm about to show you everything you need to know about this patch in just the gameplay alone. Because what better way to show you? I can show you the patch notes, but what better way to show you than to actually show you gameplay? No, this is the time. All right, 5:59 a.m. Go ahead and hit that like button if you want this 6-4 build. If you want the updated SIG, let me get 1,000 likes on this video. Big up on yourself. Y'all about to enjoy what you're about to see. And when y'all coming from school, you're gonna go crazy, bro. All my guards out there, all my ISO players out there, all my guards, my comp guards, I haven't been ripped one time. That's big to me. You still might be able to get ripped. I have a 95 ball handle with this build. I've seen people get ripped, but not people that had gold unpluckable, because my lock was they was taking it from them if they didn't have gold unpluckable. When they had gold unpluckable, couldn't rip them. Yeah, man, good times now, good times now, good times, good vibes, brother. A good times now, no brother. A good times. They lock them patch now. At least when I'm dribbling that ball, I was dribbling out the clock and they couldn't rip me, dog. This is beautiful, man. Oh, thank you, 2K. Anyways, enjoy this enjoy the video, man. Big up on yourself. 1,000 likes for the dribble moves and the build. Big up on yourself. All right, so this was moments before the patch. I'm literally talking about a game before the patch. The next people you see on the spot was actually the game that we played right before the patch. Now, as you can clearly see, the patch is live. It says update, and that's exactly what we did, because we were frozen trying to get on the spot to play these youths right there, but it didn't work. So I had to close up, and I'm gonna fast forward this, but I'm not skipping. You see the time, 4:20, right? 4:20. I'm skipping through it, making it fast, but I'm not gonna cut the video out, because some people gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give this. This is not gameplay from the patch." Well, Umbre, man, I tell you right now, this is gameplay after the patch. And as you guys watch the gameplay after the patch, I can finally talk to you about what I noticed in this patch while you watch it live, because I'm only going to show you the first 2 games of the patch. The other games are too sweet. I got to use those for the build video, and I got to use those for the dribble moves then, because I know y'all are going to want to see it. Now, this is the first game of the patch, all right? Now, my 6-4, I was resurrecting the 3-point percentage on it, and it's almost at the 50 now. It was all the way in the 30s because I was getting plucked so much the other day with it. I had to tuck it away. But you're going to see. This was pretty much a feel out game for me, because obviously it's the first game of the patch. I need to see what is right and what is not. First shot I shoot, look, open. That's an open shot. Not too much editing this video because I need to get the information out. I get a blitz steal right there. That's a skill steal. I run and I fade the shot, and the fade felt so freaking smooth. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, fading feels even smoother than before. And y'all know, if y'all watch any of my videos, I fade every shot almost. All right, I love to fade. That's something I still do even on this game. Now, last night I had a hard time shooting, bro. I joined my brother Robo, and every year when I join Robo, I can't shoot, bro. It's too delayed. And I'm not join Robo no more, because we didn't lose, but boy, I was out there shooting for like 3 for 11, 3 for 13, and I never played like that before. Now, right here, look at the contest, wide open. There are sometimes I took that same shot and it was contested. So that was something that was addressed in this patch, was ghost contest. Now, I was trying to see if I can dribble, so I just told Caillou I want the ISO. I want the ISO, because anytime I've ISO with this 6-4 build, I've gotten plucked. Anytime I ISO with this build right there, I can go 2 possessions. They guarantee the third one, I'm going to get plucked. And it could be by somebody with literally a 70 steal. This build gets a 95 ball handle. I didn't get plucked other than this one time, and that wasn't an RNG pluck. That's the only time in 15 games that I got the ball stolen, but it didn't result in a turnover, right? See, the type of plucks I'm talking about is when you're dribbling. Like, you see how I'm dribbling and cooking up right there? Now, imagine the beauty of the possession gets canceled by a RNG pluck. Somebody just run up and spam square and they steal the ball from you. And anybody advocating for the ability to just run up and top box is pretty much just admitting that they're bots at the video game. All right, it's just admitting that, because check this out. It's like saying, oh, because I have a 99 3-pointer, I should make every three. You get the logic? No. Locks should have speed boost. Locks should be able to bump somebody, but they should not be able to rip the ball from you by just pressing box. They need to time the square and they need to do a blitz steal. But I'm showing you full raw uncut gameplay of the first game because I was trying to test the limits of this new patch, and by the 15th game that we played, I already knew. I was smiling, I was happy. The intro that you seen of me talking was recorded literally after we finished playing. Obviously, I'm talking about my experience on it. Mercy. This game, 2K just made it better. You see, I'm shooting fades, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm shooting them fades. I'm getting them up. Pretty soon in this gameplay, you're going to start seeing them light them up with some tree balls, all right? Light them up with a 3-pointer. And what's so amazing about this, what made me happy is, yes, I was going crazy right before the patch on my 6-4 because I said to myself, you know what, forget it. I don't care if I get plucked. My Hall of Fame unpluckable build was getting plucked, and we lost the game yesterday because I was getting plucked. Even with Hall of Fame unpluckable, I got ripped 5 times, right? 5 freaking times. So I brought out the 6-4 and we didn't lose again other than one game, right? We beat the person that beat us. But on the 6-4 after the patch, I'm telling you right now, this is now my new main build. My Hall of Fame unpluckable build, I'm pretty sure it's overpowered. But this build feels better. It has a better 3-pointer than that build, obviously. Even a better dunk. I'm telling you right now, this game feels smooth. When I was playing, it felt freaking smooth. I'm out here doing stuff like this. I could have greened that. I greened it in a couple games after that. But I'm showing you that I'm dribbling on the ISO with freedom. Now, these dudes weren't reaching too much. These weren't no reach locks, no locks with no freaking crazy steal or nothing like that, right? You'll see some gameplay with that coming up, but I'm telling you, see right there, they would have ripped me right there, right? I don't never get no reaching fouls on this build. When they reach, they take it away from me, all right? So this was big to me that I 17 points in the game and I still haven't been plucked one time. And like I said, I'm speaking to you. You're only seeing the first 2 games, but I'm speaking to you from somebody that has played 15 games in. I can tell an immediate difference that I'm not getting plucked. We played against some Hawks right after the patch. We played against some Hawks, all right? We played against some people that are actually decent at the game that will spam some steals some 2 ways. And they were spamming me, and they just kept getting foul calls. Matter of fact, the mascot in the beginning of the video was a good lockdown, a very good lockdown. Had a good guard dribbling like me, right? And we both, me and the other guard, we had a subpar game, right? But we still won that game. You know why? Because I'm not getting plucked. I didn't get plucked one time, and that guard didn't get plucked one time either. Eldir has a 90-something steal, and he couldn't even rip that guard that had a gold unpluckable, I think it was gold unpluckable. But you get the point. These lockdowns that made their builds just to steal, I feel bad for Uno because I tried to tell them, you are literally playing the game. You went ahead and made something that was so OP because it's broken in the game. And this is game number 2 that you're about to see right now, right? Decent competition. I'm not saying these are the best people in the world, but at the time that the patch went live, 4 a.m. in the morning, these were the second game we played, right? But me feel bad for Uno lockdowns right here. That would have been a ghost contest, not no more wide open. So that's fixed. Ghost contest is fixed. Feel bad for the lockdowns then, but I don't feel bad for it because you guys been out here right stick rip-eyeing everybody, right? Y'all been going crazy, but now it's time to play that honest defense. Somebody in the comment section last video was talking about, oh, why would you compare 85 steal to a 99 ball handle? If you don't watch my last video, let me just explain to you. I'm not comparing the two. I'm showing you that an 85 steal is able to rip a 99 ball handle before this patch. With Hall of Fame unpluckable. No, they can't rip a 95 ball handle with gold unpluckable. You know why? Because guess what? 2K fixed it. I didn't get ripped one freaking time in 15 games. That is a record. record, even with Hall of Fame unpluckable, that is a record. I'm telling you right now, I have been getting plucked so much with my 6'4" that I had to put it away. But after this patch, that is no longer an issue. I'm out here dribbling and cooking up and ISOing again, bro. It was so difficult to ISO with getting plucked like that. It just wasn't a fun experience. Now, I am not only an ISO player, but I am a dribble don. I love to ISO more than anything because I love putting people on that island and getting disrespectful with it. That's just who I am, bro. I love to ISO, bro. But I can use those screens if I'm getting clamped up, all right? If I'm getting clamped up, I gotta own up to it, man. There's some lockdowns on this thing that would clamp your stuff up. But for the most part, every single year, when I ISO, I really don't get clamped. All right, and that's what makes my videos entertaining, is because I know how to create my shots. All right, and these are pro play moves. I'm not out here doing no glitchy stuff, so y'all can't complain. All right, but shouts out to the one down STEALS, because that's one of one, the stuff that he's doing. All right, the stuff that he does every year is one of one. I can get in that glitchy scene as well, but you see the fades are back for me, even better than before. My 6'4" was not doing all this crap before. Now he's out here looking like Thanos in the flesh. Like I said, no edits, straight video gameplay of the new patch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Big up to stuff and big up to my team.